Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ba'd. My name is Mahyudin bin Ismail and I'm going to present a paper with title Human Sacrifice in Witchcraft Ritual, a Need for the Anti-Witchcraft Law. And my co-author is Dr. Jahid Siddiq and Madam Nur Karimah Yusof. We are from University Malaysia Pahang. Witchcraft or sihir is known to be the ancient mystical ritual in the world. It involves the usage of jinn and demons with specific purpose, such as getting rid of love between family members, separating husband and wife, causing insanity and disease, and even up to the point killing the victim. The objective of this study is to explore the rituals of demonic worship in witchcraft. As we know, it requires human sacrifice, and such practice can be considered as a crime. And this finding, hopefully, this study would justify the need for a special law to fight against the witches. As far as the methodology is concerned, this paper is a concept paper. So we are going to explore the ritual of human sacrifice in witchcraft by doing analysis from the related books, article journal, reports, case law, and as well as to the legal provision in Penal Code. So we consider this as a qualitative approach. Based on our analysis on the literature, we found that witchcraft or sihir actually is an association with shaitan, where it requires a wish to make an agreement with the Satan or devil. And according to Sheikh Abdul Salam Wahid Al-Bali, he said that witchcraft is an agreement between a sorcerer or sahir and an evil jinn or devil. Our second finding is about the human sacrifice in satanic worship. Actually, there are various methods on how a witchcraft ritual is carried out. And one of them is through human or blood sacrifice. Our third finding is human sacrifice has been practiced since 1,000 years ago. And according to Borgots, witches in the ancient Egypt civilization perform human sacrifice for their god Osiris. And they believe that the sacrifice will make the country more prosper. Number 4 is human sacrifice has also been found practiced in China civilization. During the Yuan dynasty, those who were found guilty for sacrificing human for idolatry worship received heavy punishment. And based on the penal code of the Yuan dynasty, it laid down whosoever plucks life out of a man or dismember him with intent to procure a spectre to sacrifice to shall be slowly carved to death with knife. Number 5, human sacrifice also was found practiced in Europe. In Europe in the 15th century, children were killed as a sacrifice. And during the reign of King Louis in France, a nun with the name of La Voisine was charged for killing babies in witchcraft practice. And at her trial, she confessed that no less than 2,500 babies has been disposed of in this manner. Ironically, even we are in the 21st century or in a modern world, the human sacrifice is still being practiced. And we can see in Africa, there are reports published by University of Leiden about children sacrifice. Now we come to our country, Malaysia. There are some cases reported in our Malayan law journal. The most popular case is the case of Mona Fendi. This case can be seen in Juraimi bin Hussein versus public prosecutor, Muhammad Afendi Abdul Rahman and another versus public prosecutor, case in 1998, 1 MLJ page 537. The second case is case of Tan Mui Chu and another versus public prosecutor, case in 1987, 1 Malayan Law Journal, page 267. In this case, the appellants and her husband were convicted for causing the death of 2 children. The murder was carried out as a ritual for self-reinforcement. The third case is case Francis Anak Lelaki Anthony Sami versus public prosecutor, case 2003, 2 Malayan Law Journal, page 49. In this case, the appellant was found to have killed and beheaded the deceased with the intention of getting a human skull to be given to a shaman in satanic worship ritual in order to win the 4-digit lottery. And the appellant strongly believed that by using a human skull and the help of a shaman, he would have won the lottery. You might be wondering what make a person be chosen to be sacrificed. From our analysis, there are 2 points to be considered. The first is the birthday and sequence in family. The first child, whose mother also the eldest and born on Tuesday, is one of the most popular characteristics. And a woman who is the eldest and carrying her first child may also become a choice. And if we refer to the book of the Malaysian book of the undead, the best example of the witchcraft work involve human sacrifice is Anak Kerak. Second is the condition of victim upon found. If the missing person is found murdered, the possible motive for the murder can be identified by looking at the body and internal organs of the victim. If the victim's body is torn apart and his organs such as the liver, spleen, kidneys, or body are severely damaged or lost, the victim is likely to become an object in demon worship. From the analysis on human sacrifice and its relation to witchcraft, we may conclude that there are possibility that some murder cases are related to satanic worship in ritual or in witchcraft ritual. Even the illustration A for section 364 of the Malaysian Penal Code has special provision relating to human sacrifice, but yet no case has ever been tried under this section. If we refer to the illustration, it provides A kidnap Z from Malaysia, intending or knowing it to be likely that Z may be sacrificed to an idol. A has committed the offense defined in this section. The provision clearly illustrates the possibility of human abduction with intent to be sacrificed for idolatry, or more precisely, the worship of shaitan. No religion in this world legalized the act of killing human beings for the purpose of worship. As far as Islamic ruling is concerned, actually there is a provision by the National Fatwa Committee. In 1993, the 33rd Fatwa Committee of the National Council for Islamic Religious Affairs of Malaysia has decided that the relevant parties should provide legal provision to punish witches who have been convicted for practicing witchcraft. As a conclusion, the government should take proactive measure to curb the human sacrifice by introducing anti-witchcraft law. Witchcraft should be gazetted as a crime, and the witches who or those who use their service to be brought before the court. As said by Mr. Biller, if we accept the theory that the law of crimes developed from direct public action against a malefactor, witchcraft may have been the first of all crimes. That's all our presentation. I would like to thank the organizer for organizing this very beneficial program. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.